Hello everyone, welcome back. Finally, after a very long time, I can do another photocard storing video. I think the last one was at the end of December, so almost 2 months now. And actually originally it was going to be potentially an even longer wait. I'm waiting on like a big Mercari Japan package from Bai, and for some reason EMS is taking a really long time this time. I mean, in the middle of that also was like Lunar New Year, so that might have contributed as well, but taking a lot longer than my package in December did. But I was really wanting to store photocards, so I actually put up a poll on my community page asking like, hey, would you rather I wait till that package comes in and film one big storing video, or film one now and then film another one in like 2 to 3 weeks once that package comes in? And I was really hoping for like a really conclusive preference. But unfortunately it was actually really even. Like, I think the last time I looked at it, it was like 55-45, which is super close. But that very slight majority did go in favor of filming 2 separate, smaller photocard storing videos. And on this channel, I just do what I'm told. So I'm going to store all this stuff now and then do another one of these much sooner than I typically do. Normally I do one once every like a month and a half probably. Yeah, I mean, there's still a pretty decent amount of stuff. These are all like pretty nice stacks, I think. Not as big as always, or not as big as previous times, but yeah, I still somehow, even without a Bai package, have managed to accumulate a lot of stuff. So let's just get started. As always, there will be timestamps in the description for all the different artists in case you want to skip ahead. So let's go. Okay, first I think I'm going to do my NCT binder, and I just have a few things, a couple things for both Taeyeon and Renjun. But first I wanted to show you a bunch of stuff that I changed in this binder because I have made some kind of substantial changes since the last time you saw this binder. And originally I wanted to film myself doing that. I wanted to do something similar to video I posted recently where I like was changing sleeves in my binder and did like a tag at the same time. And I wanted to do that for this too, since it was really similar work, but in order to fit it into my like upload schedule, I would have had to wait like at least like a month to get like a free week in my upload schedule, if that makes sense, so that I wasn't just uploading like 2 of the same video back to back. I didn't want to do that basically. And I just got really impatient and I just really wanted to go ahead and do it. And you know, sometimes you just gotta do stuff for you, you know, and not for the camera. So I just went ahead and did it off camera. It's not like I won't have more stuff to reorganize in the future anyway, because I'm very fickle and change my mind constantly. So yeah, I'll just show you what I did. So first, I originally had white sleeves in this front section where I have like full group cards, and I changed it to these sort of, well, what they are is the Dragon Shield sleeves in Petrol. They're like a teal blue color. I just had these and I had previews of my other collection, but I really wanted to use them, so yeah, I put them here. And like I said in a previous video, I'm kind of over white sleeves. Then for Renjun's collection, similarly, I had the Dragon Shield Slate sleeves in his section previously, which are sort of like a dark charcoal gray. And I switched them out for these ones, which are Dragon Shield Fusion is the name of the color. They're sort of like a maroon or like a blood red. I don't know. I had them. I really wanted to use them somewhere. His collection seemed appropriate. I thought the colors kind of go pretty decently with the colors that are on like the backs of NCT cards, so that's what I did. And then for Haejun's collection, one thing I did was I found these, his fillers are the same, but I found these hollow sleeves that are actually hollow on both sides. That was a bad card to choose because the back of that card is a rainbow anyway. Here, take this one as an example. So hollow on the front and then hollow on the back as well. And I thought that was really cool because a lot of hollow sleeves are, well, basically all the other hollow sleeves I have are hollow on the front side and then just plain clear on the back. I thought it was fun that these were hollow on both sides. I don't know. So I put Haeyeon on those and I like it. And then just like totally separate, like a couple weeks after I did that, I decided to substantially reorganize his collection. I kind of condensed the layout so there's more cards on each page for his album cards. I tried to do it in a way that made sense. I don't know if it does. But I partially rearranged it the way I did because I realized I could do this and put all these resonance cards with the IDs on one 9-pocket page, and I quite like that. And if you're looking at this, if you've seen my previous videos, you'll notice a conspicuous absence. I did actually sell the special yearbook card. I had said in my goals video for the year that I wanted to sell it, and then like off camera, I wasn't talking about this, but off camera, then I started getting really nervous about like scammers, like scam buyers, because like on eBay, if a buyer claims that they like didn't get what they ordered and puts in like a fraud request, eBay will always side with the buyer. And I don't know, I've never sold anything expensive before, so I got really worried that someone would like fraudulently claim they didn't receive their package and like I wouldn't have the card and I wouldn't have the money. Do you know what I mean? Like I was worried that someone, like a buyer, was gonna scam me basically. But after a while, someone messaged me on Instagram and we talked for a while and they seemed really trustworthy and I felt a lot more comfortable selling to them. So I did end up selling to a person on Instagram, and the Taeyeon special yearbook card is in another home, one that will appreciate him very much. So yes, the end of an era. And from now on, I won't attempt to collect any of those special cards. Like the special universe card, like I'm not even gonna look at it. And that was part of what was problematic about me having it as well, is it made me kind of put a pressure on me mentally to think like, oh, well, if I have the special yearbook card, like, shouldn't I also have the special universe card to like make it more complete? And you know what, that's not sustainable long term. So it's better to just make those cards off limits for myself. Personally, that's how I feel about my collection. And then from here, everything is the same. So now we can finally, after I just ranted for like a really, really long time without even storing photo cards, we can actually store some photo cards. Okay, I'm sorry that took so long. I have a lot to say today, I don't know. So a few things for this page. I still don't have his universe jewel case. I have purchased it, but it's in that buy package that I'm waiting for. But I did get all 3 of his SMCU winter album cards. These dreaded cards. I hate these. I'm so mad about them. But I did manage to secure all of them for all the artists I collect already. So it wasn't that painful. I managed to do it, and now I can move on. But yes, let's see. First we have the pass card. We'll put it in the corner so it mirrors that. I don't know why SM is so obsessed with these like ID cards. I'm not into them, but whatever. Then these 2, and unfortunately for all of these SMCU winter album cards, the backs are the same between the SM Town version and the like group album version, so you just kind of have to know which ones are the same. I do remember which is which for this because normally a lot of times when there's like a card that's like more exclusive than another, SM will make the card that's more exclusive, they'll deliberately choose a cuter picture. They 100% do it on purpose to make people want it more and be willing to like buy the thing. But for this one, for some reason, I just remember that the cuter card is actually the group album version, which is this one. I mean, come on. And I just remember that so clearly because I was very surprised by it. So that is what this page is going to look like. And then we'll see what happens. I know the new Dream album is coming up very soon, so we'll see what happens after this. Who knows? But that is all for Taeyeon. Now we can go to Funjin. So his layout is the same. I just changed the fillers, so we'll just skip ahead to where we need to be. Now, I have both his Universe Photo Book and Jewel Case card, and it just occurred to me that I don't remember which is the Jewel Case, so I need to go back and look at what I did for Taeyeon. Okay, the Photo Book is the blue back. So this is the Jewel Case. And the Photo Book. And then with me, I currently just have his group version and the pass card. The SM Town version I actually traded with someone for, and we just sent it out really recently. So I pulled a Jamin and I traded him. So I am waiting for this to arrive, but it is secured. So that is very exciting. And I didn't even mention this, but his pass card, he's got the lip ring. Hell yeah, dude, I love that. Sorry about my fucked up nails, by the way, if they look weird. I painted them like 1 hour before this video, so they're not in the best condition. But that is it for NCT. Only took me like 10 minutes to store 5 cards. All right, now the SM Girl Groups binder. Again, I have just a few things here. So I have a couple other cards for Seulgi. First for Seulgi, I have her ice cream cake card. And you might not be able to tell, yes kitty, you might not be able to tell because of the hollow sleeve, but the photo quality is absolute trash. She like took this photo on her Motorola Razr or something. Shout out to my fellow Motorola Razr users back in the day. I had the navy blue one in high school and I thought that was like the coolest shit ever. And the first page is complete, yes! These are like my favorite eras for Red Velvet. They're like earlier, primarily red eras. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this page completed already. And then randomly I picked up one of her rookie cards. I can't remember why I got this, but in any case, we have it now. Okay, I'm worried about some of these middle eras. Like I've heard tell of how difficult some of these like middle era cards are to find. So I haven't really looked yet, but I'm kind of scared for when I do start looking. I don't know which era is hardest to collect. Actually, if you do collect Red Velvet, give me your tips, because I know a lot of people like to go like most recent and then work their way back, like find the most available cards first. And I get that, and that makes sense. But personally, I like to go from the hardest to find cards and then work my way up to the easiest to find. I don't know why, I just like that better. It stresses me out a lot less. So I'm curious, if you collect Red Velvet, what the hardest era to collect is. I mean, I know the hardest card to find is probably that like Glitter Tears card. Like even I, as someone who like doesn't know that much about collecting Seulgi, like has heard about that card. But yeah, if you know, in general, I'm curious what the hardest era or album to collect is for Red Velvet. And then thankfully I have all 3 of her SMCU Express cards. Side note, I can't believe I haven't mentioned this, but as much as I like hate the whole winter album and the whole like 2 out of 55 or whatever the fuck was the pull thing for the SM Town version, I'm obsessed with the concept because I really like trains. I know that's so embarrassing. I know it's so nerdy, you know, like this is the SM Town version, by the way, I think, the one with the phone. I know that's like about the nerdiest thing I could possibly say, but you know what? If you collect photo cards, you don't have any room to judge, okay? We're all nerds here. But I love trains, and so I'm like obsessed with the concept and like all the different like train car designs. I mean, it was like made for me, you know? Actually, speaking of trains, side note, my like dream vacation, and I was planning this like before the pandemic and then had to obviously like postpone doing it, but my dream like solo trip is to take the Trans-Siberian Railway from like where it starts. So I would start in St. Petersburg, but I think the railway itself doesn't start there, but I would take a train from St. Petersburg to the city where it starts, and take that all the way into China. The Trans-Siberian Railway is like the longest rail line in the world. It goes all the way like east to west, all the way across Russia, and then like you can take it down into like Mongolia and China. And I was planning that before the pandemic, and then I couldn't obviously follow through, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, and it's gonna be fucking amazing. And I will tell you all about it when that happens, but it's not gonna be for a long time, unfortunately, because pandemic stuff. But anyway, enough train talk. Let's go back to K-pop. That's everything for Seulgi. Let's do Taeyeon. Oh, I also reorganized my Taeyeon collection. I kind of condensed it again, similar to what I did for Haechan. On this first page, there's so many cards from these early eras where there's only like one card per album that I was like, let me just push all of them onto one page. And you'll notice I still left a spot for the O Limited card. I still have the unit card, but I just stuck it on the back here. My thought with that was, you know, I don't know where my head's gonna be in the future, whether I'm going to decide, you know what, give up on the limited card. So if I do decide to give up on the limited card someday, I want to have the unit card to fill that empty spot. But if I do end up finding the limited card, then I'll just like sell the unit card or something. That's kind of my idea. So I just stuck it on the back there for now. And then I kind of shifted everything up. I also rearranged my voice. Originally, I had like the cards paired so you could see the backs together where they like mirror. But I ended up making it so it's like these are all the yellow ones and then all the black ones made with the same messages in the same places, and the same messages mirrored across like this. And then here is everything from here is the same with my Voice Deluxe edition and so on. So let's go to the end, because what I have for her are the, of course, winter album cards. I do have all three with me, thankfully. The unfortunate thing about this layout is that I had to end up putting 3 cards alone on a page. How was I gonna lay this out? Oh yeah, the pass card in the middle, or the ID card, and then the regular, and the SM Town. Originally, I was like, I'll just put these 3 alone on a page, and then when her new album comes out, you know, it'll flow into the next era and there will be more than 3 cards on this page, because I don't want to put just 3 cards on a page. But unfortunately, they released the album packaging details a few days ago, and there are exactly 9 cards for this next album. So I already set up for it. There are 3 cards for the blue version, 3 cards for the orange version, and 3 cards for the Envy limited edition version. So it just perfectly fills a 9-pocket page. I don't want to, like, you know, have it make, you know what? So it unfortunately worked out that there are only going to be 3 cards on this page, and then this is going to be a full 9-pocket page. But I'm excited to fill a full 9-pocket page with cards. I think that's really exciting. I don't know that there are that many cards for this era. That's really fun, because there were only 4 for What Do I Call You. I did buy quite a few albums because I got stressed about when I realized that the Envy album was limited edition and that it was like already sold out on a bunch of sites. I was like, shit. Because there's 3 cards and there's 4 postcards for that version, I believe. And I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so hard to get the postcards. So yeah, I bought a lot of albums, which you will see. I don't know when they're gonna arrive. The album comes out on Valentine's Day, so hopefully they arrive. And I'll have a video next week, but it might be a little bit later. But yeah, my next video will probably be an unboxing of a shitload of Taeyeon albums. But that is it for this binder. All right, this time I decided that I would do 17 next and save IU for last, because I have a lot of IU stuff. So we'll start with my non-album 17 binder. Now there are significant changes coming up for my non-album 17 collection in terms of how I'm gonna store this. You will see a dedicated video on this pretty soon, but I'm waiting for that buy package because there's some stuff I need in that package in order to do that. It might be related to a certain binder that I purchased not that long ago. I don't know, I've said too much already, but yes, I'm gonna change the whole way that I store this, and it's gonna be really fun, so stay tuned. But first, I have something extremely exciting. Can't believe I've done it. I got all 3 of the remaining Hoshi cards that I needed. Yes. I'm so happy. What a relief. Hoshi's cards for this era were for this photo book were so stressful to find compared to the other members. We'll do the Horonghae in the middle. But I did manage to secure them, praise the Lord. So I got all the social club photo book photo cards for all 3 members. I can't believe it's finally here. I'm so happy. And look at all these cards. All of Hoshi's cards are like immaculate, so like I get why they were so hard to find, but man, I'm just so happy to have them finally. But that's it for the non-album binder. Oof, next the extremely heavy album photocard binder, which, yes, it's completely full, but more on that later in the video. Oh, there's so many exciting things I have this time. This is really exciting. Okay. First, teenage, my favorite photocard era. I got all the remaining teenage cards that I need. For this video, I only have Hoshi's set, but I have Hoshi's entire set, and I got the whole set together, which was really, really convenient, and I'm just so happy and excited. God, I love the teenage cards. And this card is so cute that I'm like not even mad that it's horizontal because it's absolutely adorable. But yes, my next package should have all of Seungkwan's. Ooh, that will be so exciting. But already I'm so pleased. I just love teenage era. I remember being so hype for that era and like the way that they like led up to the music video release with all like the unit videos. I don't know, it was amazing. It was such a great era to be a 17 fan. And then next for 17, so I did, in keeping with my New Year's goal of completing the An Ode folded posters, I got Woozi's Truth version folded poster. So let's see where that is. Okay, Truth. Perfect. Love the suits. And I think, I might be remembering incorrectly, but I think I have the rest of Woozi's folded posters on the way. I went ahead and tried to knock it out early, you know, knock out one of my goals early. So I think I have those coming and we'll be able to complete that goal soon. And then last for 17, we have to flip all the way to the back. Literally the very last page, and this is gonna be the last page in this binder. The next time that 17 makes a comeback, I'm going to start a new 17 album photocard binder. I already have one set out. It's pink, so I've got a blue one and a pink one. Hello, I had to. But yes, I thought I would end this with their most recent Japanese album release, which is Aino Shikara, and I have all 9 of the photocards, so the regular, limited, and carat version, and I believe the ones that have like the 1 on the back are the regular version, and the 2 are the carat version, because those ones, I remember the carat version has a different photo on the front, and then the limited, or whatever it's called, has just like a rectangle. And I'm storing it like this instead of like symmetrically with the carat version in the middle. I know a lot of people like to store their photocards like with a symmetrical layout, so like the card that's different in the middle and then 2 that are same or similar on either side. But personally, I like the cards that are similar to be next to each other. I like to see like the contrast between the 2 directly. This card is so cute. This is amazing. I like to see the contrast between the 2 right next to each other, so I like to put them, you know, side by side. So that is why I store them like that. Okay, so that is what the front looks like. Again, this card, get out of here. And then the back, it's kind of off camera a little bit, but the back looks like this. That is the last new thing that I will be storing in this very full binder, which is really fun and exciting. I can't wait for their next comeback to start their new binder. I know it's like not like anytime super soon, but I don't know, I'm still excited about it. But that's it for 17. All right, this is very exciting. There are a lot of things for IU today, And they're all recent actually, so they're all in the newest IU binder, the 3rd IU binder. So first, the earliest thing I have. So I've talked with this person before on this channel, but someone very kindly sent me her CNP postcards. They come in this little envelope like this. And I was sent these by Emily. Her Instagram username is UannaMT. I'll link it down below. She's an amazing IU collector. Seriously, like, has a ton of things that I don't have, and it's just so kind and generous. This is the 2nd thing she sent me, like, just for no reason, just to be helpful. So I don't know, I'm so grateful to them, and like, yeah, I don't know, she's great. But anyway, I'll link them down below. You should definitely check out their Instagram and follow them if you like IU, because their page is absolutely amazing. But they sent me these CMP postcards, and I didn't do enough research beforehand, before this video, to pinpoint exactly when these were released. I think it was somewhere around January 2021, but I'll have to do some research for this to make sure that I'm putting it on the right page, in the right place chronologically or whatever. But I think that's kind of where it was. So I'm gonna put it after the 2020 or 2021 season's greetings, but before the celebrity cards. That's my best guess at where it goes, but I will obviously double check after this video and change it if I'm wrong. Now, the size of these postcards is so annoying. I tried to put them in 3 pocket pages, both kinds of 3 pocket pages that I have, and they kind of fit, but it's such a tight fit. It's like really, really uncomfortable, and I don't like putting things in pages that are like that difficult, you know? It kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's like a damage risk to like force something into a page in a really tight way. So as much as it pains me to put something this small in a 2 pocket, I'm going to stick these in 2 pocket pages. And since there is such a huge amount of room left over, I will put probably white paper between these, especially since there's nothing on the back. But yes, thank you again so much for sending me these. I've like never seen them for sale for some reason. I don't know why, but all right, now we can go to all of her most recent stuff. Let me take out a bunch of fillers. All right, I did manage to get all of these Strawberry Moon items in. First is the Strawberry Moon 10 case photo card set. Now, let's see, I want to put 5 on the front and 5 on the back, so let me just pick my 5 favorites, maybe. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do it with this one in the middle, these 2 casual looking ones on either side, and then the 2 in the green outfit. Put this one in the middle. Okay, so the first 5, and then the second set of 5. Then, first I have the Polaroid that came with the Strawberry Moon photo album, which I will put up here. I chose this odd layout to sort of enforce the separation between the 2 kinds of items, because otherwise they look like very similar, and I feel like I could get it mixed up, like what belongs to what set. Then I have the 5 Polaroids that came with the Polaroid Deco set. So let's see, I'll put the similar one mirrored. Okay, so that is all of those. In addition, the Polaroid like sticker deco set, it came with all this stuff. So these stickers I'm gonna use in like my planner and stuff. But these, I kind of wondered whether I should, because they're basically like stickers that, I don't know if you can see, there you go. You put them around like the frame of a Polaroid, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put stickers on these. And I have a Polaroid printer, but I'm probably not gonna put them on Polaroids either. But they are cute and they're sparkly. Like, hello? Can you even see that? Probably not, but I considered using them as fillers. Like, I wondered whether, does that look stupid? Does it look better with the white behind it? I think it looks better with the white behind it because the Polaroid is so small. I don't know if this is gonna last, but I'm going to sit on it and think about it and decide if this looks stupid or not. What does it look like in the camera? I quite like it through the camera lens. I think it looks nice. I wonder if I could put these two just on the back of these, so it's symmetrical at least on the back. Does it look dumb? I kind of like it. I don't know, for now I quite like that. I'm gonna leave that like that, and I don't know, let me know if you think that looks weird or not. Let me know what you think. But now we can get into her season's greetings stuff. So I left this 2-pocket page at the beginning for a couple things. There were the sticker sets that I knew about. I didn't know there would be 2 pages of the sticker sets, but there are. And then there are these extra stickers that they added for like correction purposes. And then there is the thank you card. The thank you card does have like a message on the back. I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm not gonna store this. I think I'm gonna use these in my planner actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use those. I'm gonna store the stickers back to back on the bottom. And the thank you card by itself up top. So the stickers, and then you can see both sides of the thank you card. I want this to face the other way. There, that's better. Okay. So for the season's greetings, first we have the 3 extra photo cards that came with the season's greetings. The recorder one is the odd one out, so I'm gonna put that one in the middle. And then the 5 Polaroids that came with the season's greetings. So let's see, there are 2 in this outfit, so we'll put those across from each other. And then the 3 with the animals on the bottom. Okay, so those are all of the season's greetings photo cards. And now the season's greetings postcards. Man, there's a lot of cat hair today. What's up with that? So there are 12 postcards, although there are not, they don't have the months on the back this time, like they did last time, but there are still 12. I'm confused. I like that better that way. I'm gonna store it that way. Okay, so let's look again at all of her season's greeting stuff. I kind of wish there was something on the back of the Polaroids, but that's okay. And then, I don't know why I put this here, because I do not need it. All right, that is gonna do it for this photo card storing video. Despite me claiming that it was early and wanting to add another package to it, this still took a really long time, so you know what? It's probably for the best that I did this now. Yeah, I'm glad I went ahead and did this because it ended up being, as usual, it ended up being a lot more than I expected. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye!